Hi, this is Matt Crane from Corsa Technology. In this video, I'm going to show how you can use the Corsa Red Armor security control point to redirect selected traffic through an IPS to provide enhanced security services. I'm using the same setup I used in the video on automating your IDS. Here is a simple picture of the setup. We have a target host representing a campus or data center connected to the internet with the Corsa Red Armor deployed on the wire in between. The Red Armor is a layer 2 transparent device, so it doesn't impact routing or other layer 3 operations. In this video, we'll be using the IPS connected to the Red Armor on a redirect path, suricata in our setup. Rules can be installed in the Red Armor to redirect selected traffic passing through the wire so that it goes through the IPS on its way. And there is a virtual machine for gathering and presenting data using the Elastic Stack toolset. This gives us a view of what's going on. Here's the screen layout I'll be using. There's a Kibana window displaying traffic through the Red Armor and counts of suricata alerts. There are a couple of windows for traffic generation and observation. There are two windows following bro logs showing the threats detected by the IDS, the notice log, and the actions taken by the IDS to mitigate these threats, the net control log. So we'll go to the screen and we'll start with one more attack example. This is a PCAP file containing an Apache struts attack. And you'll notice that while the attack source is blocked, so we block the attacking source address, but given that this is a PCAP replay file, the attack profile continues even if the mitigation action would have stopped it. And after the initial attack, we see a series of connections to a suspect address, indicating malware access and file downloads. You may also notice the jump in threat intel log entries. This is because the destination address, the server being accessed, is considered a malware threat. This suggests another useful application we can add on top of automatic source address blocking. We can use the Red Armor security control point to block access to malware domains. That is, URLs that, if visited, can download malware onto your system. In this case, rather than relying on the IDS to detect malware domain access and install a blocking rule, we can simply redirect all DNS traffic through an IPS that is loaded with rules for detecting malware domains based on our threat intelligence feeds. By blocking DNS resolution of malware domain URLs, we prevent users from accessing those domains. Here's a browser window on our target host. And for instance, I can easily access Corsa.com, a trusted domain. And you see that page loads quickly enough. But I've put a couple of rules in the IPS to block, in this, for the demo, ietf.org, for instance, and reddit.com. I've put those in as though they are malware domains. They're domain names. And you'll see that if I try to visit those pages, they won't load because the DNS query to resolve the URL is dropped by the IPS. It'll take a while, but the browser will eventually give up on this. But you can see the suricata alert count rising as the DNS queries are blocked. You may also notice that this requires very little traffic through the IPS. You can see that the suricata IPS lines are still very low because we're only redirecting the DNS traffic through there. So if we go back and look at, we'll let those things go on and not get through, but if we look at the script that is required to do this, basically are just a couple of suricata signatures, and they just require a domain URL and a unique signature ID. And for the redirect rule to the Red Armor, you can pick any filter criteria. Here we're just matching on the DNS port 53 and choosing the redirect path that has been provisioned through the suricata IPS. It would be straightforward to take a malware domain intel feed and generate a set of signatures to block DNS resolution for that set of domains. I hope I've given you an idea of how easy it is to use the Corsa Red Armor to redirect selected traffic through an IPS to provide additional security filtering at your network edge without impacting overall network operations. In future videos, we'll describe more applications and features of Red Armor, like the gigafilter that enables unlimited IPv4 address blocking with a single ACL rule. If you would like more information on Corsa Red Armor or the setup used in this video, you can contact us by email at sales@corsa.com.